Transport and storage containers are a very important element of the logistics process in factories. They are used, among other things, for storing the details produced on the line, as well as stocking them in the warehouse and transporting them. Today we will see the process of manufacturing such containers. To make it possible, we have visited a Polish manufacturer, the Strumet company. Strumet is one of the largest suppliers of transport and storage systems in Europe. The company has existed since 1995, and our customers are the largest car companies and sub-suppliers for the automotive industry. We start with designing. Almost every order means creating a new container design, adapted to store a different detail, usually a car part. They must be made with great precision, so that the produced component can perfectly match them. Therefore, the design phase lasts several weeks, sometimes even months, and involves a lot of trials and research before the final effect is achieved. Only later can the manufacturing start. We start the visit with the CNC machines department. Here, all kinds of shapes and profiles are created, from which the structure will be built. Other machining centers manufacture, among other things, fastening systems, hinges, and all kinds of rollers. The gantry mill, in turn, is used to produce elements supporting the detail in the container. They will be in direct contact with it. This is why they are made of plastic, to prevent any scratches or other mechanical damage. After they are cut out, some details are bent on the presses. They get their final shape and functionality at the same time. Here we see a corner, made in a way that the side walls can be folded freely. This is particularly important when transporting empty containers, when they need to take up as little space as possible. The next stage is the welding shop, where the container construction elements are combined. In addition to manual welding, the plant is also fitted with a robotic station. The operator fixes the individual details that make up the floor frame, and the robot welds them together. Using the device makes it possible to increase the welding performance twice. It also guarantees repeatability. Then the welded elements go to the paint shop, where they are powder coated or to galvanization. Before the hot dip galvanizing process starts, the containers must be cleaned of rust and degreased. The material is transported to a capsule containing acid baths and degreasers. After proper preparation, the details are sent to a vat with liquid zinc, which reaches the temperature of about 450 degrees Celsius. After opening the vat, the workers clean the surface of the zinc bath from the ashes that precipitate as a result of the reaction of iron and zinc. The details are taken out of the bath and then cooled. As a result of this process, they obtain a more durable corrosion protection than in the case of powder coating. Hot dip galvanization is dedicated for containers that will be exposed to atmospheric conditions. Finally, it's time for assembly. All the components that make up the container, including those from external suppliers, end up here. Specialized models that will be handled by robots in the factory are checked by instruments that simulate the conditions of the production line for which they are dedicated. Quality control covers every specialist container. Every year, 220,000 containers are produced at the Strumet production plant and delivered to the leading car companies.